Hello, hello, hello. Deep dive in seven-figure e-commerce. Hey, Yanis, how are you today?
Amazing.
I'm amazing, amazing, great.
Amazing,
So,
amazing.
what we gonna do today? This is exclusive live masterclass where we are sharing the way how to get success in e-commerce. We have seen so many cases. This will not be some bullshit theory or something. It will be like real things, practice side of the buildings of seven-figure e-commerce because. Um, there is so much stories around how to do that, what should you do, but we have experience for some years. We will share that experience in a second, but we'll just go straight to the problems. We would explain how those problems can be solved, and you can plug that into your business and start building your seven figure, because I think everyone wants to this make money in while you're sleeping. Yeah, that's what e-commerce for me is. So Yanis, let's start with a small introduction. Who are we and why should people listen to us? You can start.
Yeah, sounds good. So my name is Yanis. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Ecom Hub Agency. Uh, I have spent quite many years now working with a lot of brands. Spent a lot of money on ads. Made a lot of money on with these e-com stores, and therefore I have seen a lot of things. What has worked, what hasn't worked, and this with in this webinar, I'm going to share everything that we have seen that are most common things that actually make e-commerce businesses grow and what makes not them grow. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yanis didn't mention the most important stuff. Yanis has spent more than seven figures in ads, in media buying, in building the processes for e-commerce. So he knows the thing. So this is the reason why we founded the Ecom Hub Agency, because I had experience. I had experience as an e-commerce owner. I started my e-commerce journey something like 6 or even 7 years ago as an e-commerce brand owner. So I made that brand huge, seven figures. 1 year growth was like something like 54 times in the first year, and that was a great, amazing journey. After that, I understood that I want to share this knowledge because I spent so much years to trying to understand everything in e-commerce. I built the biggest e-commerce community in my country, and then we were starting to move global, and then we met with the Yanis in one project, and we understood, okay, uh, he loves to do one thing, I love to do the second thing. Putting those things together, we can really help companies make their e-commerce grow. And our target is to build the best e-commerce team in the world. We have some steps to make, but we are moving. They're really good. I have already I calculated we have, with Yanis and without Yanis, I have total created around 30 million in e-commerce revenue. So that's a good number. So I have something to share. So let's go. The first problem for e-commerce brands to not get to these seven figures is, I will start, Yanis, is that what we see, this is like biggest painful thing what we see. And it's not a buyer persona, it's not all that bullshit, but it's a one important stuff. It's a focus on activities that make money, that make impact, because we have seen so much e-commerce owners telling their story why their brand is that and this, and why they can do that because of that, and etc. And in the end of the day, when we see what they are planning to do for the next week, we ask them why you are not doing any task which is making you money. Where is the problem? Why you are not doing that? And this is interesting. Maybe you want to add something for this, because I know this is a pain for you too, because you are even more communicating with e-commerce teams, with the owners, and I think you feel the same.
Yeah, this is by far one of the most important things that needs to get done. It's just do the things that make you money, and communicating with a lot of e-commerce owners and even e-commerce directors. I have seen that they're doing the things that are not moving the needle in terms of generating money, but they're doing some other random stuff that can be easily outsourced or hired. You can easily like put an employee in those tasks, so you can just focus on bigger money making activity tasks. So yeah, that's a pain, and until you haven't solved that issue, you cannot really grow your e-commerce brand.
Yeah, this is really important what Yanis is saying, that we can grow till 20, 30,000 a month revenue, maybe even in 50 if you have a profit, good delivery systems and etc. But to get over that, you need to start hire people. You need to start hire people who is doing all that administration shit what you don't want to do. Because in the end of the day, we all need to work on things what makes us money. And to work on things what makes us money, we need the free time. We need a free time to think, to find answers, to do all that thing. And if you are busy like 24/7 all day long, it's really hard for you to see those things what should be done to grow. Because sometimes there's like so minimal tweak. Like we had the last client coming in and they are so focused on customer acquisition. They are like more leads, more leads. And we are asking them questions. Okay, you have tons of the leads, and what you are doing with those guys? Like you have acquired them. How much they spend money? Like they spend money once and that's all. Okay, but imagine if they could spend 2, 3 times more money. What would happen with your business? Your business would double, triple up in 1 month just because you are putting some more effort into working with your existing customer. So there's those small things, and you can tweak something up, and it can make your revenue like grow. And this is like
Yeah,
this is the place where we are with Jan. It's like perfect. We are always going into business. We know what we need to look, and we can ask 3, 4 questions, and and you will be amazed what happens after that.
yeah. So let's move to the second thing.
Yeah, let's go.
So what is the second thing? Second thing is if you don't have an offer, if your business does not have one main offer for your client acquisition or client retention, you cannot grow. And the same thing, Gustav's, me, we have seen a lot of times when brands are starting out, they're trying to advertise always with these 20% off, 30%, 50% off to acquire customers. You cannot grow with that. You're basically giving away money if you're running these kind of discounts that can be added in your pocket. Plus, when you get customers with discounts, you get people who always will buy only, mostly will expect discounts, and they'll purchase only on that day when you have those. So if you want to grow your brand, you need to have a main offer that is not discount oriented to grow
Before
your
you
brand.
jump on offer, I will just give a small tweak about discounts. So if you are running a lot of discount things, start try to implement cashback thing. Not giving discount, giving cashback. So this is the some other way, because this is even better way. You can give a bigger cashbacks. You can
Yeah.
motivate them to buy more, and this is like huge thing. But this is like a small like secret what we can give you when we see your business. But let's talk about the main thing. I just this idea was in my mind. I want to spill it out.
No, no, no. Like that's perfect. But yeah, on offers, it's if you the best case scenario is or the best thing that a lot of brands can do is just analyze what the most popular brands are doing, and if you actually go through a lot of brands or top brands, you will see that they only have one or two main offers that they're using. For example, like buy three get one free, or um, buy something for this price and get 10% off or something like that. And uh, it's those type of offers that are actually generating uh, a lot of customers, not just, hey, this is a new product, this is new store, 50% off, uh, new store, buy this product. Nothing like this will ever work.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Every big brand you will see, they have some amazing offer because spending the first dollars with your company, it's the hardest thing for your new customer. If you can find the offers, if you can really find the good offer, which maybe sometimes doesn't make you a lot of money, but it brings you new customers in. And it's we had one more case I can share. So we had a company which is selling the product like info product for $99, and they was like, okay, let's change everything. We want to do 149 and we want to do 3 different products in the sales page and whatever. There were so much things, but that I would say that 99 offer was working. It wasn't working like they was making some money, but they always could make more money. And they was thinking, if we will change that, something will change. So we made all the change, but what was there, and we made like 0 sales. And he was like, guys, maybe let's stick to something what worked, and let's improve the other things in the business. So offer how people come in, so they are easy to come in, they're easy to spend money, so they're easy to start. And after that, it's work of your community managers, of your support, of everything, so you can support and give more and more money get from the clients.
Yeah, just a simple thing about this is create an offer that provides really good value to your customers and introduces to your products. If your product experience, all of this is amazing to these customers, they will come back and they will buy again. So it's not the goal to make 70% profit on the first sale. It just that's not how businesses grow. You get less profit on first sale, but you try to give the most amount of value, and then you make money on these repeat purchases. But yeah, let's move
We
to the
will
third
get
one.
back to this thing in the end about the
Yeah,
acquisition, because Yanis mentioned that first thing was most important, but I know that in the inside of Yanis he thinks that the last point is most important. So let's stick to the last point. So the third problem. So the third big problem is when you start to work. We was talking about this hiring stuff, and you are doing what? You are starting to hiring agencies, and there's a brands which is doing maybe 30, 50,000, maybe 100,000 even, and they're working with three agencies or 4 agencies. And what happens there starts to happen the presentation game between agencies. So what is the presentation game? That means every brings their numbers on the table, they show how good they are, they just try to upsell the next month or next period, because the bigger agencies, they make a deal on years. We are not doing that. We are just based on if you like the results, let's continue. If not, let's turn it off. It's no point to just hold you there. So what they do the presentation game. So they come to with presentation. So Google Ads agency is coming. Google made this money, so we are the best. Google is rolling. So then came the email marketing agency. Like, email is the best. We made so much money. We growed everything. Everything is good. Then came the Facebook agency. We need more budget because we are so much growing. And when you put all those numbers together, you understand that there is more money than in my bank account. And this is the huge problem we see, because when you have many agencies, they're just fighting with each other. It's not that they are more smarter in some direction. That's not the case mostly, because mostly the agency business is like set up the tasks and make the basic work. And this is the problem when you are working only with one specific with the many agencies. And I think we can share the story too from the company which came to us. They was making few hundred thousands a month, and they was spending 90, I would say 5% of the marketing budget on Google. And we was asking why you are doing that, because Google is showing in analytics that they are bringing the money. And when we were starting to see, okay, we were saying, so this is the brand keyword, so that means the brand keyword is bringing you the biggest money. So let's discuss from where those people come who search your brand. And after some conversations, we got, because we was like a meta partner in this cooperation, we got more budget. I would say like 15% from the whole budget was starting to go into Facebook. And they finally, after 2 years, they achieved the goals that they have been set it up, because they just changed some things. And this is the problem, but you will always see that when all your marketing is not working like a one animal, you are not the best sprinter. Yeah, when okay, like
it's not,
whole.
it's also it's not also about this type of working, but it's also that when you have so many agencies, either you have a one person that is really dedicated with working with all of them and making sure that they're sticking to you're going into one direction, But in most cases, that's not happening. It's what the things what Gusto said. One agency is saying we have the best results. Another agency is saying, hey, we have the best results. You put everything together, there's wrong numbers and there's no communication between those agencies. At least if you have multiple agencies, make them work together, give them a plan, give them a roadmap. Hey, this is what I need to do. You need to hit these KPIs. You need to hit these KPIs, and you need to hit these KPIs. But this is not happening.
Right in one room, we call it.
Yeah, or sit on one table, but it's really, really, really hard to do that when you have multiple agencies because they don't want to speak with each other as well.
Yeah, we have been there. Okay, that's so. Put them on in one room and try to, from your side, try to understand the exact KPIs you want to put for every of those agencies. So that's pretty important. So the fourth point, it's one of the hardest points in this story, but I think one of the most important things. So when you have the customers coming in to your store, they are in different awareness stages. So what that means, there is people who come to your store and they don't know nothing about your product, nothing about your problem, what you are solving, nothing about your solution. So they are unaware. We call it unaware. So that means people come to your store and they try to understand in 3 seconds what are you doing and do I need to stay here. This is the first awareness stage. The second awareness stage is when people have the problem. So they understand, I have a problem. I'm too fat. I want to get less fat or whatever it is. So they understand the problem. They come to your store and they try to find the answer to their problem. Can you solve my problem or you can't solve my problem? The third one is, this is the first is unaware. Then is problem aware, and then is the third stage, which is solution aware, which means I'm fat, I want to get less fat, but I have many solutions how I can do that. I can do that by running, by eating well, by doing a lot of things. And this is where you are trying to find which solution is the best for you. So when you have found the best solution, you are going to the next stage, which is product aware stage. In the product aware stage, you know exactly which solution you want, and you are just choosing between products. So you know you need to start run, and you are just finding the best running watch for yourself. This is the product aware, where you are just searching for exact products. So you know you need to be less fat. I'm going in a product aware. I know, okay, I need to run. I need to run in the right pulse. I need to do a lot of things. So I need a watch. I'm going just searching. And the last stage is the most aware, where they love your brand. They have bought with you. They are ready to buy anything you will launch. Like for Apple, every new Apple what they will launch, I will buy it. So I'm most aware. I'm really love that brand. I will do everything what they do. And this is a lot of this is Apple fans mostly. They will do it like they will be crazy. So this was my explanation, Yanis. Can you add some tricks here?
Yeah, and the one thing that I can add right here, it's why we talked about these awareness stages is because of advertising. And what we see, most of the businesses, most of the e-commerce brands, not most of them, but the ones that are not reaching these 6 figures, 7 figures, or 8 figures, they're not. They're mostly advertising in most aware or product aware stage. They're not going into solution aware. They're not moving into problem aware and unaware. Each of these stages that Gustav's mentioned before, solution aware is a bigger audience that you can reach, that you can possibly advertise to. Then you go to problem aware. That's even a bigger audience. But the biggest amount of audience is in the unaware. That's where everyone is. And basically, you can create ads, you can create funnels, you can create all this to convince those people that educates them. Hey, you have this problem. We are the solution. We are the best product between all those other competitors, and you can buy it with us right now. And basically go through these advertising stages. And yeah, brands that are not going to 6 figures, 7 figures, they're only advertising in this one stage, and that's why they're stuck, because they're always competing with the competition, but they're not going outside of the blue. They're not going to the blue ocean. I would say.
And I will show in the end of the live one case study where I will show you exact how we changed one business with implementing those awareness stage, and that's what you need to. That's the important thing. So think about all the stages. So where your customers are. If they are not in a product aware stage, don't advertise discount. Don't do that thing. It shouldn't be done there. You need to go on unaware and you need to educate. As you know, all the good content which is growing right now, it's educational content. It's interesting educational content. So go there. So this is the huge problem number 4, and huge problem number 5 is really important stuff. What from the last iOS update just this changed. Like I remember that day when you Yanis sent me the voice message, or you called me. I was walking with a dog, and you told me, "Hey, Gustos, what happened right now? Broad campaign, like uh, we was making a test between broad campaign and targeted campaign, and broad campaign won. Like there was like over like yeah, it was crazy, and it was with a really niched product in huge market, and we was like, what's happening? Like before iOS update, it was a targeting game. You could do a lot of things with the targeting, but today
Optimization, basically, being
optimization.
in the ad accounts and trying to hack Facebook accounts or Google accounts, just doing these tweaks. But now
Yeah.
it's
And now it's a creative game. So creative versus optimization. So we all focus on optimization, but the 7-figure brands, you will see, go in any ad account which is a good big brand, which don't have a lot of physical shops. Like those who have physical shops, you will not see that. But those who is really focused on e-commerce, you will see that they are running hundreds and thousands of the ads. Why they are doing that? Because every time when they launch a new ad creative test, they got the results up. And this is what we see with all the clients. Every time we launch new ads, Facebook is giving us lower CPMs, lower CPCs, everything is going down because they want more content. Platforms, any platform, we are not talking only about the Facebook, we are
I
talking
want to
about.
add on this. I want to add on this as it doesn't mean that you need to launch ads, a lot of ads just because of launching ads. You need to understand who is your customer, who is your audience, and you need to create ads or creatives that your audience consumes.
Okay, Yanis, I will add here more. I will, guys, add. I have a huge challenge happening right now where we are making from 0 to 10K profit in with the e-commerce brand. So we are building on how we are showing how the e-commerce brand is building from nothing, and we have a full episode. I think 1 hour long episode about how to create ads. How to create ads. There's all bullshit about the buyer personas about ever. So you can go there and you can see that video. So I will add this in the description. So because ads is like it's a huge topic there, so we will not fit in our planned time to get it. So let's not talk about it. It's just an idea, creative. So make great system how you are growing the creatives, how you are testing them right, how you are doing everything, and then you can from that you can start to grow, and you will see every time you will launch a new ads and you will understand what worked and what didn't work, you will get more sales. It will happen. It just will happen.
Yep.
So, problem number 6. This is the last problem, and Yanis would say this is the most important problem. But I'm like really, I'm begging to put it as a last because if I will put it as a first, you all will leave this masterclass like in the first problem. So, what's the last problem?
The thing that a lot of people, or I would say 90% people, don't like. A lot of people when they went to the school, for a lot of people, the most boring subject was mathematics and or math or geometry, uh, and it's about numbers. It's business is numbers, and understanding numbers. It's really really important. And brands who don't understand their numbers cannot grow. And you can maybe talk about these specific numbers, but it's mostly it's just it's super simple. That's why I think we leave it as a last one, but it's the most important because without knowing your numbers, you cannot really grow your business and you can be in a shitty situation.
So the numbers, what means numbers? Numbers means the same as what the first point. When you see the numbers, you understand the problem. You understand the problem which will make you the most money. So if you understand how much costs new customer, how much is bringing the old customers, and when you will start to focus on numbers, you will start to see what is really your problem. Like we have so many chats, yeah, like where people, I feel that this thing what we are doing is not working. I like answer. I don't care about your feelings. Show me the numbers. What changed in numbers? I feel this sales guy is not doing good enough. Show me the numbers. Why you think so? Because if you don't have a numbers, you are just playing the kids game. It's
Guessing
a
game.
kindergarten. If
Yeah.
you can't show me the numbers, where is the problem? Sorry, I can help you. And this is the first thing before we are starting to work with any client. We are going deep into numbers and understand, can we deliver something? Because sometimes there's the businesses where you can deliver the results because they are getting maybe, I don't know, revenue with exact ad spend, and they are making 90% of the revenue on existing customers. And we are telling you, understand, when you will grow the customer base, your ROAS will drop down. But we are showing the numbers. We are showing in the first month you will lose money or break even. On the second, you will get back your money. On the third, you will make 2 times more money than you are making right now. So this is the numbers game where we understand. So let's talk about the basic numbers. The basic number: how much costs visit, how much cost add to cart or product page view, how much cost add to cart, checkout, and the purchase. This is the first numbers, the basic numbers which you, if you are using Shopify. If you are not using Shopify, go use your Shopify. We will have the link in the description where you can build a Shopify store for $1. So so use it in the Shopify. All the numbers is there, so you can see the numbers and you can understand the problem. We in one screen you can see which number is going up and down, and that's all. And then you can talk about the next numbers, which is how much you get from new client, how much you get from existing client. So if you will talk about these 7 numbers, you will find so many things what you need to improve or change. And please let's talk about numbers. Janis, I wanted to
I,
share. Okay, something else.
I can add. Yeah. I can add. Like we have seen a lot of even brands when you mentioned this returning customers. A lot of brands have this big percentage of returning customers. Even the new client that is coming into us, they had 70% of returning customers, and they cannot grow. They're just stuck in one place. And for us, is like we went through the numbers, and we can. I don't understand, or we don't understand how they don't see the problem. What needs to be done is just get new customers. Don't advertise the existing ones. Um, all the ads that this brand was running was only for existing customers, only for people that know their product. So that's why they had always this big percentage of returning customers. And if you see the problem, by the numbers, you can easily create a solution with the things that we shared previously: content, offers, new offers. Just figure out a way on how to acquire new customers, and that's an easy fix.
I can make a small case study. So basically, how much you are getting new customers every month? 10%. Okay, okay. How much you are making creatives every month? Zero. Okay, here's the problem. Let's solve it. Let's make a creative testing system. Let's put more creatives out. Let's get the customers in. And this is how we see the things, because it's like basic. So guys, I want to share you one more thing. So I told you about, I will show you the case study, yeah, and this is the one of the case studies. So I will explain from perspective of this awareness stages. So we had this client. They was creating the like the same like a watch, but with a different idea. They was creating the how it called, sports.
Wearable, I would say a wearable sports gadget that measures your wrist angles.
So let's talk about wrist angle in the golf. So there is not much golfers which understand that wrist angle is like most important in your shot in golf is the wrist angle. If you are not, if you know how to start, like, I don't know, guys, if you have seen in this situation where you are doing something and you feel like you are doing everything right, but somebody from the side is telling you, hey, you are doing it wrong, you are not holding something right. And when they show it, when they tell it to you, sometimes you tell, okay, no, 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 I'm everything is good, I feel it, everything is good. And this is the system which this client will get off from the feelings. They will show you with the numbers, with existing problems you have. So they are fixing your wrist angle so you can hit better, so you can win the golf games. So what they are doing, the problem is, this is problem solution thing. So in the problem solution, you will have one ad because you will talk about the problems what they have. Like we had in our anniversary, we had this angle where we was talking. You want to win next golf tournament with your friends. I think that was the unaware angle, and there was like many angles in every awareness stage, because you understand there's maybe 1% of the golfers who understand the wrist angle is the problem. There's maybe 90% of the golfers which don't understand what kind of problem they have. And there's like 10% of the golfers which don't understand what kind of the solutions they need to use. So this is something we are pushing hard. So we open the market, and this is great example why I'm showing it. It's old case study, but I'm still showing that because this is great way how to show you this like the awareness stages. So this was, yeah, we made this from 30,000 to 134,000. So what I wanted to tell, so we was mentioned in the end that we will give you a solution. So this is the solution. This is our e-commerce growth package. So this is the one-stop shop where you can get here and you can fix all your e-commerce, emails, homepages, ads, creatives, like everything you can do here. You can book a free consultation. In description will be the link. There you can read everything. The most important part, I think, here is everybody's always asking. So we have two packages. Yeah, you can see it here. And the most and biggest thing in this business is money back guarantee, guys. This is something we told in this masterclass. We are putting the numbers out, and if we are not achieving the numbers, if we have told that we can do that and we are not doing that, no problem, money is refunded. And because we are working not like huge agencies which is making agreement for 1 year, for 3 years, or something like that. We know what should be done. We come in the company, we try to help. If there's any problems, we tell, okay, guys, we can work, or we can't work. So that's all. If you want to solve your e-commerce problems, this is the best solution. Of course, you can do that alone, on your own. It's achievable too. You can get on mentorship. We have some mentorship programs. If you are just starting, join my e-commerce challenge where I'm building the brand. We are showing everything from A to Z. So, Yanis, your final words. I think we had a great session today. I'm really pumped, and I hope you guys like it too. Put a like, comment, share it, so we can get this energy that somebody is using that content.
Yeah, for me, is the last thing is I hope that the things that we shared actually brought you value. And if you don't know how to fix these problems, we have the solution for you guys. Like Gustav shared, we have everything in one house and in here. So don't fix the problems by yourself. Hire a full team that can fix these problems, and you don't need to talk with hundreds of agencies. You can just talk with one.
See you guys in a call, and thank you for watching.
Okay, thank you guys.